not a lot.
You're gonna be delighted, get excited.
Maybe, but not a lot.
You're gonna see a whole lot of magic. Look at this trick and that trick. And when he says it's not a lot, you'll agree it's such a lot. Meet the man who excels, old and young.
And welcome to a sparkling show. We hope you enjoy it. It's full of fun, magic, entertainment, and as sort of, I should explain straight from the off, we don't use any camera tricks, we don't use any fake means at all, really. What we do is we sit a panel of people. You, sir, sitting there in your pyjama jacket and a tie wrapped around it. What's your name?
Colin Gill.
Pardon?
Colin Gill.
Colin Gill. Yes, we like you to speak out nice and clear. Nothing to be ashamed of in a name like Colin Gill. What do you do, Colin, for a living?
Credit manager.
A credit manager?
Yeah.
Oh, sort of a loan arranger.
Yeah.
How is Tonto? And speaking of Tonto, hello, madam. What's your name?
Julie Kingdon.
Julie?
Kingdon.
Kingdon. And your occupation?
I'm a retired air stewardess.
You're a retired air stewardess. But you're so young and beautiful. What sort of line shoves them out that early? Why did you retire?
I wanted to spend more time with my husband.
Oh, you're married?
Yes.
Next. And you, sir?
I'm Jerry Rogers.
Jerry, there's a name with a ring to it. You didn't build our house, did you? No. Somebody with a name like that did. What do you do, Jerry?
I'm an accountant.
An accountant. Oh, I see. I see. Are you in private practice? Because I used to be...
No, I work in a brewery.
You work in a brewery? Hello! Let's pick on somebody handy. You, sir?
Graham King, I'm a bank manager.
Graham King, bank manager. Welcome. Graham King, bank manager. Wow, they don't often get out of the cupboard. So I'll tell you what to do. Stood up, sir. Stood up and sit here on our special seat just for you. We'll get rid of the... What is it? Champagne. We'll get rid of that for a second, and I will explain this to you. I want you to watch this very carefully because we're going to use various things which you will be very familiar. This is my purse, and in the first compartment I have 10p. The second, another 10p. The third, another 10p. Another 10p. This trick once took me 3 weeks just to get the money out. Silly, isn't it? But fun. Now, we not only need that, there's nothing else in there tonight. No, shame. But we do need something else to do the trick with, and that is a fingering. Would you mind asking that young lady, what's your name, my lovely? Eleanor. All right, Eleanor, do you have a ring that comes off?
Yeah.
Oh, goody. Would you lend it to the bank manager? Then I can't be blamed. Thank you. Right. You like to examine that? Oh, that's nice. Look at that coloured glass. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a nice ring. What kind of a ring would you call that, Eleanor?
Party ring.
Goody, we're going to have a party. Right now. But this is a piece of identification that I couldn't have known about. It is a party ring. I'm going to give it 10, 20, 30 pence into each hand. Notice that, Graham. You're the nearest. Into each hand, 30 pence. And into this hand also, a finger ring. OK? That's all you've got to do is watch carefully the money. How much have I got in this hand, oh wondrous money wielder?
30p.
30p. You weren't too sure there, all right? I'll give you a second chance, all right? What have I got in this hand?
30p
and the ring. Don't forget the ring. The ring is the important part. Now, if we collect all that money together and find the hole in the table, which no one in the world can see except me, and you do that, the money goes through the hole in the table and finishes up with the ring. Now... That was such wondrous applause, I'll do it again. But only to see if we can get some more out of them. So, and I want you to notice something. When I do it this time, I'll let you check every detail of it, in case you thought last time I did it too quickly. There's a 10 and a 10, a 10 and a 10, a 10 and a 10. All right? And nothing else. Okay? I also take the fingering. Whatever, I tell you what, I won't go woof straight through the table. I'll let you check. What have I got in this hand?
30p.
Are you sure? As sure as a man can be. 30p. 10, 20, 30, and nothing else. What have I got in this hand?
30p and the ring.
And the ring. And nothing else. This is very important. So when you go 10, 20, 30, and the ring, and you go under the table, it all goes through the table. And you finish up with 60p and the lady's ring. I'm also going to give you this bottle of bubbly in the fond belief that one day I may call on you and you might be nice to me. Oh, nice. Why don't you, with me, watch The Magic Set? I'd like to give you a couple of clues to my special celebrity guest for this week. A piece of green material is your first clue. The second is an obvious cue to arguably the world's finest snooker player, Ray Reardon. And I see you brought this in your back pocket.
Yes, nice as a setup, isn't it? Really? Yeah.
Fascinating display.
Well, this is what happens when you've got to try to put the black ball in this pocket, you see.
You've got to try and do what?
We'll just try and get the black in
I couldn't get the red one in that pocket.
There
Hey!
you are, see?
Oh, it's amazing. It really is amazing. I mean, when you think it takes me all my time to pick up a cue.
Have we got any spare powder?
Any spare powder? What do you want? Oh, some of that magic stuff. Oh, yeah. Yes, I use it all the time, you know. What are you going to do now?
Well, if we put that red there, you don't want that, do you?
Oh, you... Sorry.
Well, I've just potted that one.
Oh, of course you have, yes. Sorry, Mr. Reardon, sir.
And what happens, you find yourself having potted that red like so.
Now, that's a good snooker.
Yeah.
It is amazing how your opponent put all the colours away and left those reds out.
I know. The fluke, you see, it's a fluke. What do you call a fluke? And there's two ways of hitting this black ball into the pocket, actually. Well,
You're going to put the black ball in the pocket?
Well, the first way, of course, is to sort of just do that.
Sneaky way. Oh, I like that. As a matter of fact, that's the only way I could put the black ball in the pocket.
Or, of course, we can come off the side round and just lift it up over the top of the balls. And do it that way.
That's amazing. Do you know, you did it like that at rehearsal as well. It's not a fluke, is it?
No,
It's
it
not
works,
a
doesn't
fluke.
it, really?
It is. Can I have a go?
Yes, oh, yes. I've got a spare cue here, as a matter of fact, actually.
That was a gag, you know.
I've got another one here as well, actually.
All right. What's that? You had that made for me, didn't you? Get off. Get off. I know what I'm doing. Now. Now, what have I got to do?
Do you want some chalk on that?
Oh, yeah, it's the wrong end. Yeah, I know nothing about this.
What are you going to do with that, then?
I am now going to put that black ball into that pocket.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you. Lovely.
There's 2 ways of doing that as well.
There's 2 ways of doing that?
Yeah.
Wrongly and rightly?
No, there's 2 ways.
What's the 2 ways?
Well, you can hit it in, or if you like, you can just check it in.
Get off! Never mind ruining me game. Now, I think I just want... What are you doing? Get off my ball. Right. How's that, then? What do you reckon?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right-o, Flowey. Right-o. Shame. I mean, that was a shame. What did I put in there?
Put it red.
Of course I did, yes. Yes, well, you've got to put a red down before you put the black. Can I have another go at that? Because I like it. Not a lot. Hey, you've moved me red ball from over there.
We'll get him back now.
Have we got one missing?
There he is, you see.
Thank you. Where do I put that? Thank you. Now, Ray, if you don't move quick, this could be the trick shot of the century. And if I do that, and do that, it'll go in the This cue! This cue! What would be the most difficult shot you've ever pulled off?
The machine gun shot.
Oh.
So what you've got to do is you
What exactly happens in the machine gun shot that
It's
is
a
impressive?
quick fire situation whereby
And you don't cheat in this
there's
at
no
all?
trick at all involved in it. It's sheer just
Useful?
touch and feel. Yes, please.
Sorry. Just making it hard for you. I see. Putting makeup on the end of the cue.
So we struck the white first into the into the opposite pocket.
Well,
and before the white ball drops, we intend to put the red balls, the yellow, green, brown, and so forth.
Well, having seen that
the white
one,
goes in last.
I'm stepping back.
Okay.
They're not magnetic at all, are they? Amazing. Do you know the one I enjoy most, though, when I've seen you do it, is the ones where you use that,
The wicker bottle.
thing, yeah. The wicker bottle, yes. Has Alan lent you it?
No, but Sidney Lee has, actually.
Sidney Lee. Oh, yeah, he's
Don't you know Sidney?
an umpire, isn't he?
Yes.
Ref.
Referee.
Aye.
A famous pot black referee.
Yes.
Fellow professional player.
My mum watches that, you know.
Yeah.
She's wild about Sidney Lee. Yeah. Yes. Now, that happens to me a lot when I'm playing.
So then we'll do a different one, then.
Yeah, rotter. What are you doing now?
Well, I'd like you to give me a hand with the shot, you know.
Ah.
I'm sure you'd give me a
This
hand
could
with this one,
ruin
too.
your career, Mr. Reardon.
If I miss, it could ruin yours, actually.
I see. I'm fascinated. Right.
If you would kindly just sort of hold the support at the back there.
This should be a weird one, Reardon.
You got your hands insured, of course.
Of course I got my hands insured. But my insurance broker has fainted. That still isn't the one. It's a good one, I mean, but you know.
You like the steeplechase shot?
I like the other one best, yeah.
I see.
Right. Now, I'll put it on for you.
Good.
How's that?
Well, I'm just a bit further out. In the field.
Yep. This was the one you were going to do before, but chickened out. Yeah? And for all those viewers at home who want to try this, they're just normal billiard balls, aren't they?
Yes, yes. Just the super crystallised snooker balls, yeah.
Snooker balls?
Yeah, the modern ones.
Oh, it's a different game, is it?
Oh.
I've been looking for the numbers on the side. Oh, look at that. Oh, that wasn't the trick either.
No, that wasn't it either.
No, there was another one, and I've only seen you do it once. But you start off
I've only
putting
done it
one in
once.
there. You've only done it once. Well, you're going to try and do it again. Go on, you know the one.
So we've sent the white in.
That's it. You've hit the white in because I just tipped it out over there, but you've just hit it in.
Correct.
And now you're confirming that fact.
Now we're going to send the red in.
And this is really the oddest thing I've ever seen.
The red stays in and the white comes back out again.
That's the theory.
Well, that's what should happen.
Yeah.
No nonsense tonight.
Do you often talk to little bottles?
No, it's the ball.
Oh.
Because they're mine.
Well, you're allowed to then. Off you go.
Indeed.
Whoa. And now, the Morettis. absolutely fantastic. Now, you're probably wondering what a picture of this gentleman is doing on the back of a magic show. Well, during the war, Winston Churchill, Sir Winston Churchill, was actually shown a card trick that amazed him so much that he insisted on seeing it again and again and again. And the whole war effort was held up for about 2 hours while he tried to solve the card trick that you were about to see. To help me with the trick, we have a lovely lady taken from our jury. And your name is?
Sue Marrow.
Sue. Nice to have you here, Sue. Lovely to have you, Sue. Now, we had a problem in trying to present the trick to you at home in that when we spread a pack of cards out in this fashion, it's very hard for you to see whether the cards are black or red, all right? Particularly if your set isn't too well adjusted. So what we've done is we have mixed up a pack of cards, kept all the black ones, all right, taken all the red ones out, and we have replaced them with white cards. In other words, a card, I'll find one, a card that has nothing on it at all, all right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see that's a blank one. Now that's a blank one, and this is a black one. But because the two words also, black and blank, are very close together, as you can imagine, we'd rather you just said black or white, because you are about to become the modern-day Winston Churchill. I'm going to split the pack and do a riffle shuffle. Do you know what a riffle shuffle is?
I don't.
You don't? Well, you will in about 10 seconds' time. I'm going to put the ends together, and you can see them all weave together. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we do this, and they all mix in together. It's that easy. Oh, it is clever. Now, if I spread them out and have just a little look, I think you would probably say white there, and probably a black about there. But apart from that, I think the rest would be exactly as you would decide. You don't believe me, do you? You look at you do? I don't believe us, I really do. Now, what you do, you put a black one there and a white one there. Now, you have to decide whether this card is black or white. Which is it?
White.
White. You sure? Okay, we'll start the game. You just say whether they're black or white, and I'll put them wherever you say.
Black.
Okay?
Black. Black again. White. Black. White. White. Black. White. White. Black. White. White again. Black. Black. White. White.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not here to doubt you, my dear, but, you know, carry on.
Black.
You sure?
White.
White.
White again.
You're making it very hard, you know, you really are. Not hard for me, but hard, you know, to sort of imagine how you could be getting them all right when you're shuffling them up that way, you know, you sort of... Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, well, I'll show you. Look, have a free go. What do you think that is?
White.
White, yes, and
White again.
white again. And?
Black.
And?
Black again.
You're very good at it, you really are. I'm amazed by it. I'll tell you what, look, tell you what, just to sort of relieve the monotony of doing it all the time, we'll put the black one there and the white one there. Have a go at it now, all right? I've done this for two reasons. One, to confuse you, and two, to confuse me. If I place this one on there, would you be happy? Or would you like it on there?
On the other one.
On the other one? That's okay by me. You'll notice, of course, I'm always dealing from the top of the pack. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sure. What do you think that is?
White.
White again.
Yeah.
You'll notice I'm also placing them where you tell me to, which is very good of me, really. Go on, off you go.
That's black.
That's black. Super.
Black. White. Black. Black. White. White. And white again. Black. And white. White. Black. Black. White. White. Black. White. Black. Black. White. White again. And again. And black.
Now, You and I know the odds against that happening must be tremendous, and so did Winston Churchill. I mean, he knew the odds against you sorting them all out and himself sorting them all out were absolutely, you know, 200 trillion to 1 against. And yet you have separated all the whites, you've separated all the blacks, and despite the fact you had completely free choice, when we spread these out, you'll find that you've done exactly the same thing there as well. You've separated all the blacks, and you've separated all the whites. Isn't that amazing? Wasn't that a good trick? It's magic.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
Not a lot, not a lot.
Did you get excited? Did you like it?
Aye, it was, but not a lot.
Did you see a whole lot of magic?